In a wide-ranging political interview, President Donald Trump shifted sharply from foreign policy to immigration and singled out one of his most frequent critics, Congresswoman Ilhan Omar. The exchange began when Trump was asked about his goals in Venezuela. He praised Venezuelan immigrants in the United States, calling them incredible people and saying they had been tremendous to him politically and culturally. But when the conversation turned to what kinds of immigrants he wants to see in America, Trump drew a direct contrast. Pointing to Somalia and to Representative Omar, Trump said he does not want to see Somalia and then launched into one of his harshest attacks yet on the Minnesota Congresswoman. He referred to allegations, which Omar has repeatedly denied, claiming she married her brother to get in, and criticized her for what he described as constant complaining and negativity toward the United States. The president went further, telling Omar to go back and fix up her own country while labeling Somalia one of the worst in the world. He also resurrected a long-running criticism of Minnesota's Democratic leadership, saying the state and its large Somali American community has been suffering under what he called incompetent governance. Throughout the interview, Trump insisted he had warned about Somalia long before the scandal and accused Omar and Democratic officials of causing horrible consequences for Minnesota. The remarks mark yet another escalation in Trump's long-standing feud with Ilhan Omar, one that continues to shape the broader political debate around immigration, identity, and the role of U.S. lawmakers who came to America as refugees. Fireworks are back between Congress and the White House. On December 2, 2025, during a cabinet meeting, President Donald Trump targeted Somali Americans, including Congresswoman Ilhan Omar, with vicious remarks, calling them garbage and demanding they go back to their countries. Trump said Somali immigrants contribute nothing and called their country no good, launching a broad attack against a whole community.
And when I see somebody like Ilhan Omar, who I don't know at all, but I always watch her for years, I've watched her complain about our Constitution, how she's being treated badly, our Constitution, the United States of America is a bad place, hates everybody, hates Jewish people, hates everybody. And I think she's an incompetent person. She's a real terrible person. But when I watch what is happening in Minnesota, the land of 1,000 lakes, or however many lakes they have, they got a lot of lakes, but this beautiful place, and I see these people ripping it off, and now I'm understanding, and you're going to look at that, Scott, I hear they ripped off Somalians, ripped off that state for billions of dollars, billions, every year, billions of dollars, and they contribute nothing. The welfare is like 88%. They contribute nothing. I don't want them in our country, I'll be honest with you, okay? Somebody would say, oh, that's not politically correct. I don't care. I don't want them in our country. Their country's no good for a reason. Their country stinks, and we don't want them in our country. I could say that about other countries, too. I can say it about other countries, too. We don't want them to hell. We have to rebuild our country. You know, our country's at a tipping point. We could go bad. We're at a tipping point. I don't know if people mind me saying that, but I'm saying it. We could go one way or the other, and we're going to go the wrong way if we keep taking in garbage into our country. Ilhan Omar is garbage. She's garbage. Her friends are garbage. These aren't people that work. These aren't people that say, let's go, come on, let's make this place great. These are people that do nothing but complain. They complain. And from where they came from, they got nothing. You know, they came from paradise, and they said, this isn't paradise. But when they come from hell, and they complain, and do nothing but bitch, we don't want them in our country. Let them go back to where they came from and fix it.
Senator Ilhan Omar fired back swiftly. She called the attacks creepy and unhealthy, insisted her community would not be scapegoated, and declared loudly, "We are here. We are here to stay."
I mean, our president's obsession with me and the Somali community really is creepy and healthy. And we are not, and I am not someone to be intimidated, and we are not going to be scapegoated. We are here to stay.
She didn't just defend herself. She challenged the broader narrative. Omar accused Trump of xenophobia and painted his obsession with her as out of control. This isn't just about one politician. The remarks are resonating deeply in Minnesota and across the Somali American community, a community long contributing to American society despite repeated attacks. As law enforcement ramps up immigration crackdowns and deportation raids targeting Somali residents, many fear this moment may mark a turning point for immigrant rights and a dangerous precedent for targeting entire communities with inflammatory rhetoric.
I will say, and I want to emphasize this point, that in the very recent past, within the last few days or weeks, there have been developments that are worth noting and discussing. My observations are based on events that have transpired in the immediate time frame. Scientists, so we truly love the profound testament. What we have strictly forbidden is that the sheer joy of our significant deeds completely negates any financial images or monetary considerations. The timely arrival of enthusiastic jokers to the designated place to practice their craft is absolutely necessary. Indeed, screaming their voltage videos less now is officially started here on this very November day. May God truly give you, may God abundantly give you his blessings. And although the acquisition of the Somali language typically occurs in a very gradual and progressive stage, requiring consistent effort and dedication over time, when you finally learn it, you truly learn a substantial and comprehensive big stage of its intricate structure and rich vocabulary.
In Washington, some Republicans stayed silent. The White House appeared to back Trump's remarks, a tacit green light that critics warn could normalize hate speech at the highest level. But Ilhan Omar and many who stand with her vow to fight on. As she wrote on social media, "We are here. We are here to stay." With election season looming and the nation sharply divided, this showdown may be one of the most consequential battles yet over identity, inclusion, and what it truly means to be American.